On Friday, August 4th, 2023, a group of God's chosen children were celebrating the successful completion of hundreds of live Rubik Cube puzzles, which had taken place at the Gatlinburg Convention Center. It was time for the annual gathering of those chosen ones, groups of people, usually 8 in number, commanded by a beseecher to solve intricate and bewildering patterns of human interaction without falling on one's ass, or ascribing that name of that body part to the one doing the beseeching. The chosen ones were conducting fellowship at the Church of St. Luigi's. Upon completion of the service, one of the chosen ones, Ray Owens, volunteered to ferry his weary fellow chosen ones by piloting his armored vehicle through the treacherous mountains that make up downtown Gatlinburg. Contrary to myth, the real danger in downtown Gatlinburg after sundown isn't roaming bears, but rather rebel round dancers. To protect the vehicle from those round dancers, Phil and Dottie took up the aft tail gunner position. The first scheduled to disembark was one of the special chosen ones. A combination puzzle solver and beseecher, Kenny Campbell, had obviously imbibed too much of St. Luigi's brown-bottled nectar of the gods. When queried as to his hotel's location, Kenny deliberated for a few moments, raised his index finger in reply, and said, "I don't remember," to which the pilot of the armored vehicle, Mr. Owens, said, not quite under his breath,
"You gotta be kidding me."
In order to search for the hotel among the approximately 182,000 such businesses in Gatlinburg, the vehicle executed a series of maneuvers, logically charted by the vehicle's artificial intelligence, but random enough to have attracted some attention from bored local constables. Moseying up to the vehicle, donut in hand, the local constable drawled,
"Them there geezers you have in the back, they can't be openly showing their machine guns."
Having finished his donut and earned his pay for the night, the constable got back in his police car. The traffic stop had sobered Campbell enough for him to finally identify his hotel. There he disembarked. He was eaten by bears before he got to his room. Mr. Owens knew the passengers in the rear seat were starting to suffer from a severe lack of geritol.
"But we call it tired blood. And to feel stronger fast, I wish you'd give geritol a try."
He swiftly pointed the armored vehicle to the intersection of the main Gatlinburg Street and the steep, treacherous mountain path back to everyone's hotels. The traffic light at the intersection turned green. Mr. Owens moved the vehicle into the middle of the intersection. He couldn't complete the left turn he was trying to make because the world's slowest pedestrians were making their way. When the intersection cleared, Mr. Owens completed the turn. With his focus on the pedestrians, Mr. Owens wasn't watching the traffic light. In the interim, it had turned red. Go through a red light at 1:40 in the morning, with no other cars within sight, in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, in a vehicle with out-of-state plates, and the Gatlinburg SWAT team is automatically summoned. Mr. Owens, surrounded by armed garrison of the Tennessee National Guard, CIA, NSA, and Girl Scout Troop 324, immediately pulled over in front of the convention center. Gatlinburg's chief deputy, his name tag read B. Fife, approached the armored vehicle. Mr. Owens calmly asked,
"What can I do for you, officer?"
"You ran a red light, boy! You're carrying armed geezers in the back, and you probably ran over my dog, too. Give me your license, registration, social security card, winning lottery ticket, and Aunt Bee's apple cobbler recipe."
While Mr. Owens was calmly and efficiently gathering the paperwork, drunk rowdy geezers in the armored vehicle were hampering a cordial conversation. From the back seat, Mel exclaimed,
"All cops are bastards. It's a fact."
Sitting in the shotgun seat, Kathy shouted,
"Officer, he only acts this way when he's drunk or stoned."
Mr. Owens explained,
"They're both suffering from Metamucil poisoning."
Deputy Fife was having none of it.
"Drunk, you say? Well, we'll just conduct a little test. Can you count, boy? Do you know the alphabet?"
"I can do it forwards, And backwards if you like, Deputy.
If you do it backwards, I can't follow you.
Then how drunk are you, Deputy?
Don't argue with me, out-of-town geezer. Now I want you to say the alphabet, but only from the letter E and go to O. But most importantly, I don't want you to sing them. No fair using the alphabet song.
EFGHIJKLMNO. Okay, watch this. ONMLKJIHGFE.
Just then, from the back, Phil fired off a bazooka and over a dozen machine gun rounds.
Hey, Phil, what are you shooting at?
I'm shooting at bears. Can we go home now?
Y'all geezers get the hell out of here, and don't ever let me catch you with Aunt Bee's apple cobbler again.